You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your early edition spoilers for February 17th through the 21st. Kristina's going crazy and Drew is furious. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and if you're not following us, please click subscribe. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week. So on Wednesday, February 12th, we have Kai and Trina still hanging out at Charlie's, and he tells her that he likes those words. He says she's got some good words to live by. She is obviously kind of his spirit animal at this point, counseling him through this big life upheaval he's going through. I like him. He's a cute kid. I think they are making a really cute pair. Jason confronts Cyrus, speaking of Charlie's, about touching his son Danny. And of course, Cyrus is going to say he was just trying to pray with him because Danny is making outrageous and false allegations. Stone Cold's not going to hear any of that. Jason says they will never find Cyrus's body if he ever touches Danny again. And I'm guessing Kristina may kick Cyrus out unless Jason scares him off. But then again, Cyrus doesn't scare very easily, but pretty much everybody in that place hates him. So they need to just start banning him everywhere in Port Charles. Jason and Danny have a talk after that, and I'm guessing Jason's upset that Danny took a risk like that, knowing he was coming to confront a killer. But at the same time, Jason is going to commiserate about Danny's anxiety and frustration about Sam's murder. But I think he's going to tell him, stay away from Cyrus, let the police do their job. But then again, this is all new information to Jason, so maybe, he will go ahead and take Cyrus and make sure nobody ever finds his body. That seems like the right thing to do. After the Danny outburst that lets Cyrus know they're onto him, Liz is upset. She's lamenting to Lucky that they may be farther than ever from nailing him. Like it wasn't bad enough what Joselyn did, right? Speaking of her, Anna tells Joselyn that the little game she's playing could cost her her life. And I wonder if the police chief catches her poking around Austin's cabin. I don't know how Anna knows what Joss has been up to. I don't think that they are watching Austin's cabin. I think only the WSB is. So we'll see how exactly Anna busts her. But the spoilers say Joselyn is forced to explain herself. I hope she doesn't name drop Brennan, but if she did, that would certainly be fun. Nina tries to work up the courage to tell Willow that she was also taken in by Drew. She's trying to make it a thing like they were both suckered by his charm, trying to align herself with Willow so she doesn't look like a rival or look like she was doing something behind Willow's back. But I wonder if Nina will actually admit to sleeping with Drew or if she will wimp out. Hopefully she'll tell her. Alexis needs a favor from Tracy, and I wonder if this is about Drew. Scout, one of the kids, Isaiah and Kristina get to know each other more. Obviously, he'll be hanging out at Charlie's because of her bartender, Lucky. Brennan and Carly spend some time together. Spoilers say they hit the town, but they start out at Bobby's. Seems like he should take her somewhere nicer than her diner. And he tells Carly nothing can stop him. And I assume that's for pursuing her for romance. But when she finds out what he's been doing with Joselyn, that's going to be a big problem. Thursday, February 13th, Chase confesses something. And I wonder if he's going to tell Dante about his infertility. Sasha is caught off guard and she's thrown for a loop. Maybe it's about Tracy being nice. That would definitely throw me for a loop. Nina gives Sonny something to think about. Could be about his war with Ava or the Willow and Michael drama. And Liz reassures Rick, and I wonder if this is more of him worrying about Cyrus, especially if she tells him about the scene at Charlie's. And Cody issues an apology to somebody. He already said sorry to Sasha, so maybe he's going to swallow his pride and apologize to Jason for calling him a slimeball. We all know he's not going to say sorry to Drew, who I think we can all agree is a slimeball. Friday, February 14th, Alexis is making her case to Jason, and this may tie back to the favor she was asking from Tracy. And I wonder if she is upset about the Danny and Cyrus thing, and maybe she wants Danny with her and away from the mob danger given Sonny's apartment blowing up and just his dad being a mob enforcer. Ava gets an offer on Friday And I wonder if it's from Sonny, because Natalia is trying to get Sonny to avoid a stressful custody battle that would be bad for his heart, also bad for his daughter Avery. Natalia is bringing him around to seeing that, yes, he may hate Ava, but she's not a bad mom to Avery. And obviously, his daughter wants to be around her mother, so he may listen to Natalia, who has his ear, and, make some kind of offer of compromise while he's in a position of power. Molly makes a revelation about something perhaps related to Sam's murder case, and Kristina is furious. If she finds out her dad, Sonny, is making some sort of visitation deal with Ava, she is going to lose it. Remember her unhinged statement to Liz this week that Ava doesn't get to have her daughter because she killed Kristina's daughter. Not even Alexis blames Ava for this, just Kristina. It's crazy talk, and she was completely overblowing what happened in the park. Ava was not trying to kidnap her own daughter. She did show up to meet her and then, invited her to come over, and Avery really wanted to go, but there was no, trying to steal her or anything. Plus, that's her kid, Meanwhile, Rick is having some second thoughts by Friday, and I wonder if it's about getting in bed with Ava, although I think they are a great couple. I love villains. So Rick and Ava, two villains getting together, that's like, Valentine's Day for me, and it is Valentine's Day. Hopefully he'll do something nice for Valentine's Day and not tell her about these second thoughts. The week of February 17th through the 21st, Sidwell is still aiming to strip Sonny's peer business away from him, where he has his coffee business and runs illegal imports and exports. Since blowing him up didn't work, and now that Sidwell knows that Sonny's with his ex Natalia, he's going to keep pressing at Jordan and Curtis and Drew to do this eminent domain thing. If you don't know what that is, it's when the government takes your land for official use. They pay you fair market value, and you can try and fight it in court, but usually the government wins. They do that like when they widen roads and take part of people's yards. You probably see the signs about that. They do it when they build freeways and schools and things like that. And they can take people's land. They can. Imagine if Sonny lost the pier. That would be such a big deal. So if Nina does work up the nerve to tell Willow she also slept with Drew, there's going to be fallout. But whatever line of bull that he serves up, Willow's going to believe, because she's so gullible for Drew, and he's not going to be happy at all that Nina has convinced Willow to stay married to Michael. He can't move her into his big new house if Willow's still married and him a sitting congressman, and he may lash out at Nina and make some threats. Sonny and Ava may strike a deal to avoid court, but Kristina's fury could cause her to color outside the line. She's completely unhinged. I do expect she's going to do a bad thing to Ava during February sweeps. And Natalia, now that she's back from LA with Sonny, we're on a countdown until she sees her ex Sidwell in Port Charles. I wonder if it's going to be an incidental run-in, or if he's going to just show up and put himself right in her face to antagonize her. Jordan is putting herself at risk trying to fool Sidwell, and Isaiah and Curtis don't like it. Despite Anna's warnings, Joss is not going to back off, and going to Cyrus's cabin seems like a dangerous idea, so obviously she'll be right on top of that. After Danny and Joss both revealed to Cyrus that he's a suspect in Sam and Dex's slaying, he is going to consider drastic action, knowing his time is running out. Cyrus may rush to take more lives before he's arrested and they stop him from fulfilling his twisted mission that he feels is divine. Sasha and Jason are adjusting to their new normal, with everybody in Port Charles now thinking they're about to be parents.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.